Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Thursday to you all. We have got new music to check out. We've got new hit music to check out. I didn't realize until I saw this in my YouTube recommendeds today that the last release, Europa, that we checked out was technically a pre-release. So we've got a full HYNN release now. We're gonna be checking out the MV for what I assume is the title track, titled Grand Blue. This came with an EP, which unfortunately I don't have the time to listen to this week because I'm in the starting processes of moving house. I need all the time I can get to actually pack and things like that. But I will be listening to it in my free time because HYNN's voice is absolutely gorgeous and love a little bit of soloist action, especially when it comes to the powerful vocals of HYNN herself. But we have a new song to check out titled Grand Blue. And yeah, again, this was a song that snuck up on me because I didn't realize there was another release coming, and I'm very pleasantly surprised by it because honestly, out of Gaia G, the WSG like subunit Gaia G, HYNN's been the one that I've been most surprised by just because I didn't know of her before WGS Wannabe, and I have just been so entranced by her vocals and especially just her ability to just kind of on a just on a whim drop the belted high like G5s and just, brush it off like nothing ever happened. So, new song. Let's check it out. Here we go. Oh no, I found out that, in the process of packing up my belongings, that the building has a little bit of an ant problem. So, been dealing with a little bit more of an ant issue as I've been starting to pack my belongings, which is slightly unfortunate. So if you ever see me distracted by something over here, that's probably what it is. Apologies in advance. But we're here for music. We're here to ramble about some music. So here we go. Boom. Hello, string section. Oh, I love hand-drawn MVs like this. Is it a continuation of Europa? This kind of rock vibe? I'm waiting for the beat to build. I'm loving the heavy electric guitar though. Was that the chorus? Well, I'm thinking, now that we have at least 2 independent electric guitar parts, I'm thinking there's gonna be one more build somewhere down the road. A little bit loud. Nice to see a string section. Little string-led bridge, okay. Take at halftime, bring in a little electric guitar action. Oh. Drop everything out.
한 번 더 그대가 내 손을 잡아 준다면 부디 부탁해요. 그대의 찬란한 이 세상에 날 영원히 초대해줘요. 우리
Nice.
둘만의 비밀 얘기
Having that quiet pre-chorus, pre-final chorus makes this final flourish so much harder.
오늘만은 나 너만 바라보아요. 그대와 나 서로의 세상이 하나 되는 그 순간 우리 둘만의 시간 속에 더 눈부시게 반짝이는 눈동자 그 안에서 난 진짜
Oh, cut out the instrument in one beat, okay.
그대라는 우주에 빠져드는 순간
Oh, hello, cellos. Good to see ya. What a cool song. Oh. You know, there. Oh, that's still a pretty long song, though. Nice. Here's the thing about Grand Blue. Combining rock elements with string orchestra is a combo that you don't really get. There's a very niche genre of rock that incorporates kind of classical orchestra in certain ways. That's not a very common thing to do. Even less so in the pop world. Typically, if you get, a string section within a pop song, it's usually for some pretty light-hearted pop music. Like, immediately, songs that come to mind, Oh My Girl's Fifth Season, Closer, Secret Garden, talking maybe songs like G-Friend's 시간을 달려서, like G-Friend's Rough, LaBoom's Journey to Atlantis, Lovely's That Day, like, that kind of era of girl group music is what immediately comes to mind when I think of pop music and string instruments. Of course, strings are like the go-to instrument when you get a really slow emotional ballad, right? Like that's a combination that's been, tried and tested and been through the ringer and has been around for ages. But having this light rock sound combined with a pretty strong and pretty firm string section, and not just shoulder strings. We got a little bit of cello action at the end too. Like, this is a rare combo. And it really works. Especially when it's paired with HYNN and her vocals. Like, of course, I got to know her through WSGS Wannabe. Very vocal heavy group who did, vocal heavy pop song in a way. That was kind of like bridging the gap between ballad and pop song. And then after that was when she remade Ailey's Heaven, which very vocally impressive performance. But through Europa and Grand Blue, I'm quickly realizing that HYNN's voice is very flexible and flexible not in just terms of how much like power she's able to do, how much color she's able to add, but in terms of genres. Like, her voice in a kind of rockier tone is really nice. It's that firm delivery she has that really works with this rock sound. And just kind of throwing in a little sprinkle of orchestra here and there is just such a pleasant surprise, especially for me as someone who grew up playing violin. I want to go again. Give me that first verse again.
그대가 만든 조그만 이 세상에서 나는
Even though there's no really clear indication, you kind of get an instinct, like a feeling around this point that it's going to be a pretty quick song. Then you got the electric guitar that starts chugging. You got the drum part, you got the kick drums, the closed, open, hi-hat hits. At this point, you know the song is going to have a good amount of energy to it. It has all the parts needed to be a pretty energetic song. The vocal line, admittedly, at this point, for me, has almost kind of taken a step back in terms of like priority, because my brain is already focused on, where the song could go. I'm vibing with the drum beat. The drum beat's got a really nice, simple, but a really nice energetic groove to it. You've got the electric guitar that's very subtly, like, chugging away in the background. You know that, oh, okay, there's going to be something happening here. There's going to be a little bloom. There's going to be a little explosion of energy somewhere. How is it going to happen? And through this section, like up until this point, her vocals, it almost feels like, especially if I'm comparing it to, admittedly, I don't know a whole lot of HYNN music yet, but if I compare it to, her WSG Wannabe song or her OSTs that we've checked out, and even her cover of, or remake of Ailey's Heaven, she's not using a whole lot of extra flair and like extra color in her vocals here. And she's really kind of giving to it firm and straight. And that she's kind of letting her tone and her power speak for themselves. And especially in a song that has quite a bit of tone and power in the instrumental section, kind of going toe-to-toe with that, just with her lone voice. Smart, very smart. Like, not too much extra vibrato here and there. But she's still maintaining that power vocal that, like, I'm going to grow and love. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. Man, today's been a good day when it comes to female solo artists. Like, just learned about Kwonjina properly today. We're joining back up with Miss HYNN, and it's just... There's so many talented soloists out there, man. But this is something special, let me tell you. Something special indeed. And kind of this entire, like, Europa going into Grand Blue has been a really fun combo of songs to go back to back. And I very much enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well. But that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. Know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!